7 total snaps. That's what we got last night from Shamar Stewart. So it was 5 pass rushing snaps, 2 rushing wise snaps. And we're just going to see how he does. So every play, I have an arrow where he is located. Now, I can't just play the play entirely. Like, I can't just hit play and play the play. If I do that, NFL will take down my video. So I apologize. I do have to do my slow motion gameplay. I know most people don't really mind it, but there are some people who get upset about that. I'm sorry. I have to. So I can't just let this play go. I have to go through it step by step. All right. So, again, first play. He is right here. So that is the location of our boy. Let's see how he does. It's going to go ahead and be a handoff here to Deebo Samuel. Now, listen, at the end of the day, obviously, even when he doesn't make a play on the play, we are still going to talk about, as much as possible to, we'll say this wasn't a handoff here, right? Look at that. Getting to the backfield, okay? If this wasn't a handoff to Deebo Samuel, this is a sack on the first play of the game. Obviously, yes, it ends up being a handoff to Deebo Samuel. He goes for 18 yards, whatever. But if this isn't a handoff, Jayden Daniels is getting smashed by Shamar Stewart. This man got straight to that backfield within milliseconds. Look at this. I mean, bro. Right to pass the running back, right to the quarterback within seconds. That's the type of stuff you want to see from Shamar Stewart. This is the type of stuff you want to see. Yes, obviously it ends up being a handoff, so it's not a sack on the play. It's nothing like crazy special. It actually sucks that we gave up as many yards as we did. But this is the type of stuff that we drafted him for. You want to see the stuff where he gets in the backfield, he's quick, seconds. I mean, we're talking about less than seconds. He's in that backfield. Jayden Daniels, if he doesn't, again, hand this off, and let's say this ends up being a keeper for Jayden Daniels, Daniels is on the ground, potential fumble, potential, obviously it's going to be a sack. Just great all around. Just love to see stuff like this. Seeing it in the backfield. Next play. He's right here on your screen, bottom of your screen, okay? We're going to see, this is going to be, I think, is a run play. It is a run play. This is the humongous rushing play on the play. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, nothing special here. He goes one-on-one with the left tackle, ends up getting kind of picked up. Again, the play is going to the right side, so not really his side anyway. Not like it's going to, again, just, that's a snap. That's what I'll call that. That's just a snap. Really couldn't do anything on that play anyway. Now, here is another thing that I really do like. Now, of course, this is a read option, right? So here's what Jayden Daniels is looking at. When you do a read option, you're either going to hand it off to your running back or you're going to keep it yourself. But in order to do the read option, you're looking at Shamar Stewart right here. If Shamar Stewart blitzes, you want to hand it off because that's going to be a touchdown. If he doesn't blitz, you want to go ahead and keep that ball, and then you're going to run for a touchdown. So this ends up being a play where it ends up being a handoff here to the right-hand side, and it's all based on what Shamar Stewart does. Now, you can see right here, Shamar Stewart is thinking, well, wait, is he going to hand it off? So this type of play, if Shamar Stewart doesn't hesitate, he probably gets to the running back and tackles the running back. Maybe, again, the running back is very quick, but I think Shamar has the speed to get him there. What Shamar is thinking here, though, is that if Jayden holds on to this ball in the read option, and let's say Shamar goes like that, he goes out here, he's blocked, let's say he blocks him, that's a really great room for Jayden Daniels to just take off running. So we've seen this last week, and we'll see it probably many times in the future. Shamar kind of just, analyzing it very quickly, trying to predict what the quarterback's going to do. And obviously in this play, he does hand it off. But again, situation where, let's say he doesn't hand it off and he keeps it, Shamar would have been right there. Which, again, for a read option, that's the whole point, right? You just look at that guy and you see where to hand it off. All right, so next play later. Bottom of your screen. It's going to be a one-on-one here. And obviously this ends up being the touchdown run by Jaden Daniels. Which I know I know Jordan Battle's getting a lot of flack for this play. Because obviously Jordan Battle does not smash Jaden Daniels on this play. But I don't understand why Jordan Battle's getting so much trash. Can we not, bro, how is Jordan Battle, yes, he obviously, it's a preseason game, he's not going to smash the guy. But this guy right here, how do you not tackle Jaden Daniels right here? How does this guy right here not tackle Jaden Daniels? I mean, we're talking about, 3, 4 guys here. And yes, obviously in the end, Jordan Battle doesn't lay him out. He ends up just pushing him and allowing a touchdown. Again, I still believe that is because it's preseason. And, regular season's a lot different. But preseason, you're not going to lay out someone's quarterback because next drive later, they're going to lay out your quarterback. So, but just, again, this is the stuff we talk about when it comes to this defense. Just really, I don't know how to fix this problem. Because this is a problem where you're just not coached correctly. You're not coached correctly, or your players are just dumb. And I hate to say that, but you kind of are. Because you have literally 3, 4 guys. 1 player. Nobody can take him down here. Now, in this situation, normally, like in the regular season like this, right? A lot of quarterbacks like this will slide. You'll probably slide right here. Which means that these guys would have to pull up, because if they don't and you slide, you're going to end up, obviously getting a penalty flag. He doesn't slide here. Obviously, again, Jordan does end up pushing him here. Cam Taylor-Britt ends up trying to, I don't even know what Cam Taylor-Britt was doing on this play. It's an ugly play. It's an ugly play. Even then, though, I mean, again, could Jordan Battle really level this guy? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, freaking Joseph Asai is going to come in and end up pushing Cam Taylor-Britt out of the play, and he's going to end up being at the feet, see right there, of Jordan Battle. So, I mean, again, maybe not Jordan Battle. Maybe Jordan Battle fine with his... he had to go above Joseph Asai's head. But, again, like I said, it's just an ugly play. I still am standing behind the fact that I think that in that situation, you're not going to do that in preseason. You're not going to level someone in preseason. But, from Jordan Battle point of view, it doesn't excuse the rest of the guys not doing their damn job. Doesn't excuse anyone else, but... Next play later, we have him at the top of the screen here. It's going to go and be a handoff here, and he just gets bodied. He gets bodied by that right tackle, who is a backup, not a starter. The right tackle starter was out. And this play right here ends up working out because of that. If Shamar doesn't get bodied here, he gets to the running back, and he gets the guy, and he could easily take him down. But he ends up getting, again, manhandled, which... it is what it is. You're not going to win every single rep. So, next play later is the top of your screen again. This one, honestly, so this one ends up being a pass here. But you can see, and again, just to Shamar's credit here, he is pushing this right tackle back into the quarterback. Which, again, you freaking love to see this, man. Love to see this. He's pushing that right tackle straight back into the quarterback. Ends up being a completion on the play, but just a really great, just, I guess, out-muscling your opponent. Especially for the play before, where the right tackle did get the best of him. So, top of your screen right here. This ends up being the touchdown run Now Shamar is going to go inside here, and he does end up getting kind of booted out here by the tackle. Guy's going to come inside and then go on the outside and be going for a touchdown. So, would I say like he had a perfect night? No, I don't think he had a perfect night, but I don't think he had a bad night. Across the board, I think that, it's one of those things where how much were we really going to see? Like, how great was he going to play in preseason? Well, I think a lot of people expected him to suck. A lot of people expected him to do awful and be absolutely atrocious. So for that circumstance, I think he did a lot. He has done a lot better than people expected him to do. But I think he's done pretty good. I don't, again, like I said, I don't think he's done light years amazing, but for what it is, pretty good. And I'm very proud of the situation, especially given how toxic and awful the situation was, just a little while ago, a couple months ago. So very happy that this is the outcome we're looking at, where it's a lot more friendly, a lot better situation than maybe we looked at a little while ago. But across the board, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.